Good morning to you. Good morning, my darlings, and happy day, everybody. If you're new here, my name is Dante James, and I am vlogging my first year of sobriety. I became sober from alcohol on March 1st of 2021, and I just celebrated 6 months of sobriety on September 1st of 2021. If you're on your own sober journey or thinking about becoming sober or just want to follow my journey, hit that subscribe button, like this video. It really helps out my channel, and it might get to somebody who is thinking about becoming sober already on their own sober journey, or I might just be able to brighten someone's day. So if you're new here, jump on the sober train with me. I'll click your ticket and welcome. And if you're not new here, hey guys. So guys, let's go get the day started, shall we? Guys, good morning. Good morning. Well, it's actually not morning. It is 12:30. Oh my God, guys. I had a morning with YouTube. I was trying to upload my video, and I started uploading it, and about almost like an hour and 15 minutes later, I went back, it was only at 25%, and I was like, okay. I was like, that's weird. So then I was like, okay, well, I'll just let it go. Sometimes it looks like it's uploading slower than other times, and then you go back to it and it's at 80%. So I was like, okay, well, let me go jump in the shower and I'll start getting ready. I pulled my hair up, threw on a little bit of makeup. I'm wearing my home sweatshirt from Walmart and just some jeans, some blue jeans, because I'm just doing stuff around the house. So I'm gonna be home all day today, decorating, getting all that stuff done. And anyway, so I took my shower, went and checked on my video, and it was only at 27%. And I was like, all right, anything on my lips? Oh, just to check that in my nose. Do I have a bat in the cave? I figured it all out. It's 12:30, almost time for lunch, which I'm really excited about because I'm really excited about what I'm having for lunch. While I was waiting for my video to upload, I came out here and finished this puzzle that I'm working on. This one, I finished it, and guess what, guys? I'm missing a piece. I'm missing a piece of this goddamn puzzle. And I'm pretty bummed about it. But I just don't feel like looking for it right now. I think I'm gonna go eat something and I'll look for it. Hold on, I'll show you guys what piece is missing. I'll just have to look on the floor for it. I feel like it fell somewhere. I feel like I'm gonna be able to find it because I wanted to get this puzzle done and glue it so I can get it off this table and get a frame for it. So let me show you. You guys already saw the puzzle, but let me show you where the piece is missing. So you guys already saw the puzzle. It is all done. I finished it pretty fast this morning. And then this piece is missing, which I will definitely find. I just don't have the patience to find it right now. I need a snack. So other than this piece, it is all done. And it's beauteous. So as soon as I'm done with lunch, I am going to look for that piece and get that glued so that could be all done for the day. I decorated and cleaned my living room. I just have to vacuum in there, and I'm gonna wait to maybe later or tomorrow do the kitchen. But I want to have lunch, and I think what I'm gonna have is I'm gonna have some Tapatio because I'm craving it. When am I not craving Tapatio? Okay, is in your little holder here if you stay. Hopefully you do. I don't know what happened to this. Y'all used to stay here so good, and then I don't know what happened to my little light tripod over here. There, hopefully you stay there. Let's get the light on. So guys, today for lunch, I'm gonna have some Tapatio because I'm craving it. Just one of the little guys. I'm just gonna have that. And then we're gonna try these. I've never had these before, and actually it was funny. Aunt Gina and I, when we were in Weiss 2 weeks ago, we were in by the deli. They have I think there's hamburgers there or something. I don't know. But these weren't where they were supposed to be, and she grabbed them because she wanted my uncle to try them. But they're Crunch Factory mac and cheese crunch rolls. Crispy rolls packed with creamy macaroni and cheese. So I'm going to make maybe 2 of them. How many are in here? I wonder how many are in here. 1 roll is 210 calories. 6 servings per... 6 rolls. Duh, if I would have just looked at the front there. So I'm going to maybe make 2 just to try them, because if they're good, I definitely want to have JB try them. And plus, this and the Tapatio will be perfect for lunch. I have my oven preheating. I'm going to go hang my laundry, because I have laundry in the wash. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to throw these in. These take 20 minutes. 18 to 20 minutes to cook. So We're gonna try them. I'm really excited. I think these are gonna be really good. I wish they came with sauce though. It's the other sauce right there that looks like ketchup. Maybe I'll just get some ketchup and try it. So I'm gonna go do that, guys, and I'm gonna throw these in, and when we come back, we'll be trying them. So see you guys soon in a little bit. Okay, bye. Y'all, so it's been like a half hour or longer because I baked them for 18 minutes exactly, which was like the perfect amount of time. And then I let them sit here for about 12 minutes to cool. So now we're gonna try them. So let me get a plate quick. I'm so excited. Okay, so here they are. They are egg rolls. Like, they're even folded like egg rolls, everything. Like, that's what they remind me of, is an egg roll. So since I didn't have any dipping sauces, let me get my tapatilla out. And they smell like egg rolls. They do. Are these egg rolls? I don't know. They call them crunch rolls. So I have no idea. So let's take a bite of one. That's what it looks like. It looks really, really good. And since I didn't have any dipping sauces, I'm going to use ketchup. I don't know, guys. Well, you know what? Let's try it without any dipping sauce. Let's try it. I like that. Oh my god. I forget how much these were. I really like that. Now, it's only the end I took, but still, very, very good. Let's dip some in a little ketchup. Just a little bit. You know what I actually wish I had to dip these in? It might sound weird to y'all, and that's perfectly fine. Back when my Nana used to make the baked macaroni and cheese for lunch at the restaurant, we had gravy there for cheese and gravy fries. And my cousins and I would always put gravy, well, some of us would put gravy on our macaroni and cheese. And it was so good, and I wish, instead of ketchup, that I had some gravy. But I do have something else here that I would like to try with y'all. Some bacon bits. Oh, I broke the bag. Dang. I hate when the seal, I don't know. I broke the bag. I broke it. Like that. I'm gonna dip it in a little ketchup. Like, what else would you dip these in other than ketchup? Yup. These I give a 5 out of 5. Definitely. I would get these again. They are so good. By themselves, with the ketchup, with the bacon bits and ketchup, no matter which way, these are delicious. I love them. I think they're so good. If you see them, grab them and try them for yourself. Like I said, I don't remember how much they were. I think they were a little pricey, but I think they're huge. I think, like, as a side with, like, dinner, like if you're having like chicken and like a vegetable, a little side with dinner, they're 6 in a pack. So even if you have a family of 6, each of you get 1. And I think actually I made 2 here, but I don't know if I'm gonna eat 2. But they were really, really good. So I'm actually gonna go read my book for a little bit, guys, and have lunch. I'm waiting for the laundry to get done. I'm just doing hot girl shit. So watch out. Hey guys, what's up? I don't know, guys. Today's just like a relaxing day. Like, I got a lot accomplished. I had lunch, I read some of my book, I got caught up on some shows. Still can't find that puzzle piece, which is kind of bumming me out because I'm just starting to think I have the worst luck with puzzles. I looked everywhere for it, can't seem to find it. And one thing that I, always wanted to kind of touch on, and I've been meaning to do it, but I think I was trying to, like, find something more profound to say with it, or more reasons why I don't go to AA. And I thought reading the chapter about AA in that book would give me like better answers, and I would be like, oh, that's why I don't like going to AA, and that's why this. And it's not necessarily I don't like going to AA, it's just not for me, you know what I mean? And that's fine, that's perfectly fine. It doesn't have to be for me. I'm happy that it's there, and that it's there for everyone else, and that anybody who needs to use it, it's there for. It just wasn't for me. I think I was already so far in my sobriety. I mean, I was already 3 months in my sobriety when I went to my first AA meeting. I don't even want to, see, that's what I'm saying. I don't want to offend anybody either, because I know that people need it, and it's there to be used, and it's just, basically, it just wasn't for me. For me, it wasn't. I don't even want to blame me being so far in my sobriety as the reason, or me being in the hospital is the reason, because I've already told you guys that before, that going to the hospital was the biggest scare of my life. It scared the crap out of me. And when the doctor said to me, you have to stop drinking or you're gonna die, that just really put it in perspective for me. So using alcohol as a crutch was something I did struggle with in the beginning of my sobriety, but it was never bad enough that I ever acted on it. You know, I never acted on it. I would think about it, which I don't anymore. And I was actually thinking about that last night. I was like, oh wow, like, for how much of a routine it was for me and how much I drank, I don't think about it anymore. It's not even like an option anymore. It's not even like, you know what, it's like not, I rarely think about it. I rarely do. It's maybe like once a week, maybe, but I'm not saying I'm better than AA, and I'm not saying I will never need it, and I'm not saying any of that. It just wasn't for me. At that moment, I already had my routine. I already had the things that I wanted to do to make me happy. I have a really, really good support system, and I'm lucky for that, and I'm blessed for that. And I liked going to the 2 meetings I went to, and, you know, I met some really nice people, and I see how much it helped them, and I think that's fabulous. I think that's amazing and great, and I don't even want to, like, go as far to say, like, oh, I felt like I was wasting my time, because I didn't feel that either. It just, bug just landed on me. Where was I going with that? Like, I don't want to, like, say, like, I feel guilty. I felt like me being there, and, like, the 2 times I did speak, I didn't really have anything to speak on. I felt like I was taking time away from somebody else who might need more help than I did. You know, I kind of was already set in my ways when I first started going to the meetings. It wasn't something that I didn't start off with AA meetings right off the bat. You know, and I kind of just got set in my ways and started doing routines, and my routines have changed. And you guys have known that if you guys have been here since day 1 of my vlogs, you know, starting on March 1st. My routine has definitely changed. I used to sit down with you at the end of the night with a cup of tea and talk about, like, how it's going and all of that. And then slowly my routines just started changing, and to jump into a completely different routine just wasn't in the cards for me, and that's perfectly fine. So I'm gonna go call JB, guys. I just wanted to touch on that because it's something I've been meaning to speak about. And I've been trying to find the words, or trying to find the reasonings, or trying to find all this other stuff, and I'm like, there really isn't anything. I went to those 2 meetings. I went to one on Friday, and then I went to one on Sunday. And I was going to go to one the following Friday, and the timing just didn't work out. And then I was going to go to another one on Sunday, and the timing just didn't work out. And that's fine. Just wasn't for me. So JB called me while I was filming. Let me go call him back and see what's going on with my booby. And I'll check in with you guys in a little bit. But it's just been a kind of just chill day, just catching up with stuff around the house. Laundry, my shows. It's just nice being home for the day. It's really, really nice. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm still bummed about that I almost said poster, that puzzle, though. Pretty bummed about it. But lunch was really good. All right, let me go call my booby. I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, y'all. So now, don't freak out. Don't go crazy. Don't do anything. But guess what JB and I are about to watch? A Star is Born. We're starting it now. Dinner's getting ready. And we decided to start it now because I want to be able to pause when we're about to get our dinner ready and update you guys on what I think. What do you think, JB? Are you excited?
Oh, I'm ecstatic.
There it is, y'all. I have the TV muted just because I'm pretty sure the music in here is 110% copyrighted. But we're going to find out. Here we go. Wow! Woo! JB, woo! Woo! There she is. Wow! Lady Gaga. JB, it's Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
It's Lady Gaga. Rah, 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 poker face. Wow! Yeah! Finally! Woo! Renly! Wow! Okay, y'all, we are an hour into it, and we're at the part where they're just about to do it. Well, they are. We're at that part. We're at the part where they just got done with the concert where she sang with him for the first time. And now I get where this comes from because of her nose. Because the record exec said that she had like a big nose. So now she goes like this. I got it now. And JB really likes it.
Yeah, it's good. It's a lot better than I thought it would be.
I know. I think it's really, really good too. When she first went on the stage, guys, oh my God, I had chills the whole entire time. Like, so far, so good. We're about like not an hour in, but almost an hour in. So far, so good. They're in the hotel room. It's right when he like passed out, and Sam Elliott's in it. Oh Lord. Sam Elliott was telling Allie that he hasn't performed like that in a while and all of that. So far so good. We're heating up our dinner. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to go back and watch more. I'm super excited. It's really, really good so far. Like really, really good so far. I'm off the deep end. Watch as I dive in. All right, y'all, we have our bowl of Indian cuisine that I thawed, that we had back in July. But I thawed it, and this is what we're having tonight. Some lentils, some Indian, some rice. There's the movie, see, the naughty, naughty part's coming up. And there's my honey. How's your food, honey? Mm-hmm. Good?
Very good.
Yeah. I'm off the deep end. What? That was sad, y'all. What did you think, JB?
Yeah.
It was sad.
Yeah, but it was a good movie.
It's even really sad. Did you like it?
Yeah.
It was so sad. I was crying. Why do y'all make me watch that? That was so sad. Yeah, it was a really, really good movie, and the music in it was really good, but the ending was so sad. And he did that so that, like, he wouldn't, like, torture her anymore. And that damn manager. And he was all clean and doing really good. That was really sad. Really, really sad. I'll see y'all in a little bit. It is the end of the night. Guys, I look like a hot mess. Look at me. But I guess what? I don't care. I don't care at all. I got a lot accomplished today. And then I decorated and did laundry. And then I watched A Star Is Born and cried because y'all told me to watch it. So sad. Like, it was a really good movie. The music in it was amazing, and the whole story was amazing, and it was shot beautifully, but that ending. Like, I wish, like, JB and I could, like, act out an alternate ending where he, like, punches that manager in the face, and they live, and they love each other, and they take care of each other. That's how I think the alternate ending should be, because he loved her, and she loved him. So sad. Y'all making me cry and stuff. So, guys, let's get to... I don't know why I'm fixing myself. I really don't care. Let's get to a question. So, if you guys don't know this, I'm answering your questions at the end of my vlogs. The questions you leave down in my comments. You can ask me anything regarding my life or my sobriety. And you can ask JB anything as long as he's comfortable answering it. You can leave the questions in or next to a cupcake emoji, or in or next to a heart with stars emoji. I screenshot them and then I answer them at the end of my vlogs. It's a lot of fun, and I got caught up with comments today while my video was uploading. So I'm all caught up with questions too. So I have a fresh batch of questions here. So this question is from Alyssa. She said, do you have any haunted doll stories or ghost stories to share? Halloween special. Let me think about that, Alyssa, and get back to you. I'm going to save your question, because JB might. I'm going to keep your question, let me think about it, and maybe I could do stories around Halloween. Stay tuned. I'm not gonna throw away that question, but let me think about that, Alyssa, okay? So let's go on to the next question, but I'm going to keep that one, Alyssa. I just have to think, being on the spot like this, because, like, I see your guys' questions when I screenshot them, but then I don't look at them again until I'm ready to answer them, unless it's for JB. So this one kind of put me on the spot. I forgot about this question. So let me think about it, and I will get back to you, and hopefully around Halloween, JB or I will have some stories to tell. So this one's from Stephanie Yanish. Stephanie asked, Dante, I have a question. Was it hard to quit alcohol when the pandemic happened? Did you ever get stressed out with everything happening and you just want a drink? I hope that wasn't too personal. Thanks, Stephanie. Stephanie, I actually got sober a year after the panorama started. I got the panorama, I say panorama, I don't know. Well, that's what all the kids are saying. The panorama was already going on for a year, before I got sober. I got sober on March 1st of 2021, and the panorama started in March of 2020. My drinking got really, really bad during the panorama, and, I got sober in March of 2021, and let me go with the questions. Was it hard to quit alcohol when the panorama happened? No, it wasn't hard to quit alcohol when the panorama happened. Because like I said, the panorama was already going on like a year into, it was already going on a year already. And no, it wasn't hard for me to quit. And let me tell you why. Just a shortened version of the story, and guys, you guys have heard this all before. Maybe 4 or 5 days before March 1st, I forget if I was in the hospital March 1st or the end of or February 28th. 4 days prior to me spending the night in the hospital, that's when I got really bad stomach pains. That's when all that stuff happened. So when I say my sobriety date is before March 1st, it is, because I stopped drinking the Tuesday before because my stomach was so bad, and I went Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and I think Saturday, maybe, or was it a Friday? I don't remember. But I went several days with that pain. Several sleepless nights. I could not sleep. The only time I felt comfortable, because what I thought was my stomach was actually my pancreas. And my pancreas, like, just basically shutting down. The only time I got comfortable was when I was in the bathtub. So throughout the night, I would get comfortable for about 2 hours, have to get up, fill the bathtub with really hot water, lay in it. Then my body would relax and my pancreas would kind of relax, what I thought was my stomach. And then I would get on the couch for maybe another like hour and a half, 2 hours, get up again, go into the bathtub. It was like a process for about 3 nights until finally I noticed it wasn't going away, because in the past it always did go away. And when I noticed it wasn't going away and I couldn't keep food down, and I couldn't even at that point keep water down without throwing it up, that is when I went to the hospital. And that was scary. That was really, really scary, because my husband, my aunt, nor my mother were allowed into the hospital room with me. And I was there from, I think it was 5 in the afternoon until maybe noon the next day. When they told me that I had to stay over, I was petrified. And at some point between them telling me I had to stay over and the time I got there, the doctor came in and they did one of those scans on my whole body, and the doctor came in and said, do you drink? And I was scared, so I said, I recently quit, because I kind of did, because I vowed I would never drink again. And he said, okay, good, because if you don't stop drinking, you're going to die. And that scared the crap out of me. It wasn't hard to quit. Again, I think if that didn't happen to me, I'd probably still be drinking without a shadow of a doubt. And so it wasn't hard for me to quit, because I got so scared and so I don't want to use the word traumatized, but I got so scared out of my mind just by that whole experience. Between the couple days before I went to the hospital, then going to the hospital, having the doctor tell me that, and then having to stay overnight in the hospital and not being able to see any of my loved ones, it wasn't hard for me to quit. What was hard for me to quit was my routine of drinking. That was the hardest thing. When I got home from the hospital, and I've said in the past that I always started drinking at 3 o'clock. It used to be 5, then it turned to 4, then it turned to 3, and that was different. It was trying to find a new routine, and like I said before of why I don't go to AA, it was just finding a new routine, and I found that new routine, and I just stuck with it. Every day I get up, I do my hair, or I shower, I do my hair, I do my makeup, and then I go about my day. And doing my hair and makeup and getting ready every day might seem really dumb to some people, but it actually really helps me a lot. Really, really helps me a lot, because when I was an alcoholic, there would be days when the only time I'd probably get dressed up was for videos. Now I really, really enjoy it, because it's just part of my routine. It helped me a lot. So was it hard to quit alcohol when the pandemic? No, not for me at least. And maybe some people it is, and my story is just different than a lot of other people's. And I took my doctor's advice when he said, or his just words, when he said, you better quit drinking or you're gonna die. Sorry that was very long-winded, but that's just my story, Stephanie. If you haven't seen any of my beginning vlogs, if you go back to around March 1st, the video, how I ended up in the hospital, I think it's called, it kind of explains everything. Second, did you ever get stressed out with everything happening and you just want to drink? There was several times in the beginning of my sobriety that I thought, I'm very, very stressed out. I don't know, or not even stressed out, but my anxiety would be high. My depression would be really, really activated and stressed. And I would think, you know, because I was adjusting, I was changing my routine, I was going into something new, and I'm a creature of habit, so I like a routine. I'm not afraid of change. It just takes me a minute. So in the beginning of my sobriety, when I was changing and I was changing my routine and changing all of that, and it was all new to me, of course it was stressful and it was very strange. And there was a couple times that I did think, you know what, I could drive a half hour away and go to a bar and no one would know who I am, and I could drink and never tell anybody, or I could drive a half hour away and grab a bottle and hide it somewhere and start drinking again because I just need to take the edge off. And then the doctor's voice would come into my head again and be like, if you don't stop drinking, you're gonna die. Like, if you don't stop drinking, you're gonna die. And I would just like have that, and I would be like, no, because also it was a goal for myself that I never want to drink again, and I don't want to harm my body anymore. And then that's when I started reading that book, Quit Like a Woman. Quit Like a Woman is very informative. I wish I had time to read it more. And then when I started learning more and more about what alcohol does to our brains, our bodies, our anxiety, or to people that suffer from anxiety, depression, so on and so forth, that's when I started thinking, oh my God, I will never go back to that again, because all alcohol does is make that kind of stuff worse. Did I ever get stressed out with everything and you just want to drink? Yes. In the beginning, not anymore. Not anymore. When I get stressed or down, which hasn't really happened in a while, I just watch something that's kind of like mindless, like The Real Housewives, or I watch a show like Broad City that I've seen a million times before. It's just nice to numb your brain, or I try to read, or I just try to do other things to keep my mind off of it, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But I think everybody in their sobriety journey will have to find that thing that will help you take the edge off, should I say. And it could be anything other than the substance that you abused. So yes, it was, and like I said, we were a year into the panorama already. So did I get stressed out with everything happening? Yes. And actually, that is a reason why I really hit the bottle. You know, not only with what was going on in the world with the panorama, but what was going on with politics and all of that. And I hate all that talk and all of that stuff. So yeah, I was really hitting the bottle pretty hard. And now I just got to the point where I don't really watch the news. I don't want to watch the news. I don't pay attention to it. And that's not me being ignorant of it. It's just that when it's shoved down your throat every single day, sometimes the same stories, because I was an avid news watcher. I'd watch it in the morning, I'd watch it in the afternoon, and it would always be the same stories. And after you hear it so many times and you get over it, it stresses you out and it makes you like nuts. So I just follow my local news station on social medias, and I just see the stories there, really. And that's it, though. If I don't want to click on it, I don't. So that helps. But yes, to answer your question, did I ever get, in the beginning I did get stressed out and just want to drink. Yes, of course. In the beginning of my sobriety, yes, of course. I think everybody goes through that. I think everybody does. And it's because it was your go-to for so long that you would go and pick up that bottle, and it was so easy because you always had it, because you always made sure you had it no matter what. So of course in the beginning you want to go right to that, and it's new and there's change, and you're changing, your body's getting used to you not having alcohol in your system, your brain's getting used to not having alcohol in your system, and your brain's first reaction and your body's first reaction when you're in a stressful situation is to go grab that bottle and drown your sorrows. And that is not an option anymore. It wasn't for me. I didn't want it. It wasn't an option for me in general, because I knew what the consequences were going to be. If I kept drinking, I was going to really harm my body. And then whose fault would that be? Mine. And I wasn't going to have that kind of responsibility, like that kind of pressure on me. where I picked up the bottle after the doctor told me that, and then I ended back up there, and the doctors would say it to me again and and look at me and say, there's nothing we could do, we already warned you. So that's where I was at. Like, I don't want to make this mistake again. And like I said, not to repeat myself, after I did the research, I decided I never want to put that poison in my body. So there you go, Stephanie. Thank you. I hope that wasn't too long-winded. I just wanted to kind of explain everything. If you're on your own sober journey or thinking about doing your own sober journey or anything like that, which I think you did say you were, I am always here if you have any questions about being sober. I'm always willing to help, and never be afraid to ask. So thank you, Stephanie, for that question. Guys, leave your questions down below. I'm keeping you way too long. Today was a great day. I got a lot accomplished. We had a great dinner. That movie was really, really good, but really, really sad. I got my living room decorated a little bit. You can't really see much of the stuff. I didn't do too much because my decorations, it looks like I have a lot, and then when you start putting them out, you're like, oh, I could use more. But like I said, I try not to do too much of fall or Halloween, only because I have enough skulls and stuff like that in here that my house is always decorated for Halloween. Fabulous day, guys. Thank you for being here, and thank you for watching me. Thank you for watching me on your phones, in your homes, or on your tablets. I hope you guys have a great morning, afternoon, or night whenever you watch me, and I will see you tomorrow. So until the next one, you bye-bye.